Hello guys and welcome one more day to Danny Music Collector. How are you all doing today? Hope you're all fine. So, I just recorded a video that must be posted already for a full day. And that video was my Russian CD collection as of the 1st of September of 2019. And literally I just ended that video, I put the CDs back in place and picked the CDs that we're just gonna talk about now. And that is, my friends, as you must see by the title, my Megadeth CD collection. I know I did it long ago, but the collection since then has grown quite a bit. So, let's take a look at it. So you may know, if you have seen the old video, that I've been a Megadeth fan since I'm literally 2-3 years old. My brothers had some CDs that I have in my collection now and that I was showing this video, and I just love the shit out of them and listen to them all the time. But I really didn't start collecting them seriously until I was like 7-8 years old. Well, anyway, before I start to show you my CDs, I want to show you a birthday gift that I love. Has to do a little bit with Megadeth. Let's see it a little bit, okay? So yeah, guys, I got a King B for my birthday, a Jackson King B, one of my favorite guitar models ever. So the story with this guitar is that I went to have a walk with my wife in the center, like we always do. And we saw this little baby hanging out in the walls of a cash shop for like 120 euros, and I was like, what? This is super cool. So I was just so happy that I saw one. Just seeing it, huh? No because anything else, just seeing it. And I said to my brother, hey, I just saw that, it was super cool. And I took pictures of it and everything, because seeing a King B on Spain is difficult, tough work. And anyway, it seems like he got the idea of let's get him the guitar for his birthday. So he talked with my dad, he talked with my mom, he talked with my aunt, and with my wife. He didn't pay to my wife, to be honest. He said, no, you don't pay shit. And yes, you know. So anyway, he just said, let's go have a walk, you and me, you know. And that, sorry, I just can't stop playing when I have the guitar in my hand. He said, you want to try it? Yeah, sure, that will be cool. So what happened? Okay, the girl picked it down for me, and I just played. And I fell in love with it. And of course, you may know that Dave Mustaine played a guitar pretty similar to this one in the Holy Wars video and on the Rust in Peace tour. Just that here's a neck through. Mine is a bolt-on, and he has a Kayler tremolo instead of a Floyd Rose. By the way, I just blocked the Floyd Rose because I'm not a fan of Floyd Roses and that. So I finally got one of my dream guitars, and it became one of my number ones with my Jackson Dinky Ouija and my Music Man, and with all my strats. So pretty happy about having this baby. Thank you, family. I really love you lots and I appreciate you lots. And that one was one of my best gifts ever, so thank you lots. So anyway, I already talked to you about the guitar. Now that we're like 400,000 minutes into the video, let's check out the CDs. Here we have Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. This is the 2011 Century Media ratio of it. Got it in a shop in France for like 6 euros. Pretty happy I did, to be honest, because it's an edition that you don't see every day. I mean, and also this album is fucking awesome. For me, it was one of my favorites as a preteen, you know. When I was like around 19 years old, this was one of my favorites. I mean, Love to Death is great, it's just super in your face. Killing Is My Business is awesome too. I have an special love for Chosen Ones and Looking Down the Cross that are awesome too. So yeah, here's the Century Media version of Killing Is My Business. actually, this was my first copy of it. This is the 2002 Loud Records edition with the demo bonus tracks. I got it in Harmony for €4 the day of a birthday of a friend. We were just having a walk, and what was it, 2011, 2012? And we were just going through the passage where there's the harmony. I just went in, saw this €4 just in my face, and I was like, okay, mine, I get it. And it was funny because the guy was buying physical games and all the shit, and he told me, why the fuck you spend your money on CDs when you can burn them or you can download them online? And I was like, the fuck you're saying? You're just fucking buying video games for your computer for like €20, and you don't fucking say that. I mean, you don't. So yeah, this album will forever have this CD will forever have that memory with me. But yeah, I'm really happy to have that on the collection because again, it's American, you don't see it often on Europe, so cool. The Final Kill. Okay, this one I got it the day it came out. I went to Fnac, I wasn't sure if they were gonna have it, because I mean, Century Media release again, pretty difficult, they got it the day. And they said this is actually will be forever the best version of Killing Is My Business. We will see if they changes his mind in another 10 years. But actually it's pretty good, you have all the live stuff, all the demo stuff, pretty cool. And actually I was saying I got it in Fnac, but it's not true, I got it in El Corte Inglés. So, for my taste, yes, it can be the best version of Killing Is My Business, but it has the fucking This Boots version with Dave just singing the normal lyrics, so that was a no for me because I love the original lyrics, they were on the vinyl and the original CD. I wish I can get my hands in one of them someday because it will be great. Peace sells, but who's buying? Okay, this one was my first Megadeth CD ever, well, that I bought myself, and I bought it when I was 7-8 years old. Don't regret it. Actually, I had to give it a good clean because it was really, really bad state. Now it's fine. And again, I bought it, I mean, we weren't even on euros back then. We were, I think it was 1,000 pesetas, that it must be the equal of €6. Basically, $6.50, $7, something like that. And I don't regret it. I mean, it changed my life completely. I mean, songs like Good Morning Black Friday, My Last Words, are still on my top 10. They really changed the CIC music. It will forever be one of my favorites, what can I say? The 2004 Remastered Remix edition, got it in El Corte Inglés for €6, I think, looks like that. I prefer listening to the original version, for my taste, it's better, but cool to have in the collection nonetheless. I finally got myself an original version of So Far So Good So What. Happy about it, lots, really lots. Looks like that, and as I always told you, it was one of my Megadeth first album, the 2004 reissue, that I got from a friend actually. Well, I will tell you the story again when I got to that CD, but this one was a gift from the wife. We found it, I think it was like €3. She said, pick it up, I bought it for you, so great. Thank you, amor, always, you're the best, I always say. And yes, I'm happy when I look at it and I see that I'm at home, because usually when I saw the CD it was on a Fnac or El Corte Inglés and I picked it up, look at it, and I have to leave it back because my parents or my brother said it was too expensive, so now it's here at home with me. So yeah, the 2004 Remix Remastered Edition that I was talking about, this was the only way I could listen to it before I had this one. Now that I have this one is the one I listen the most because I'm not so used to this mix, I'm used to that one. So it's kinda good sort of different. So I don't know if I told you the story anyway, I'm gonna tell it again. When I was around 19 years old, basically when this release came out, I was at day just super lazy because I just came from guitar class, it was summer, I was just... This was my bedroom, okay? This was my bedroom, I have to tell you that. So I have the bed just here, where you see the amps and everything, there was my bed. And I was just lying there, and the guy told me, hey Danny, you feel like coming with me to play with some friends in the park? And I was like, I don't really feel like it. And he was like, do you remember the Megadeth CD that I have that you like and you want? Yes, sure, of course I remember, cabron. Cabron is, for what is like asshole in Spanish, okay? I don't find the better way to say it, okay? So it came out like that. Of course I know why. Well, if you come to play with me, I was exhausted, okay? And with them, they were my friends too, of course. I will give you the CD, and I was like, wait, I'm putting my clothes on and I'm going down. And basically, we had a great time. We filled balloons with water, you know, throw them at each other. At that time, I was growing my hair, so I had it what down here, so it was just filled with water all full. But I got this baby, and that memory will be forever with it too. So that's my original copy of So Far So Good So What. That is not original, but will be the original for me forever. The classic Rust in Peace. This one I put the blue tray on to differentiate from other that I'm gonna show you after. This is the original one my brothers had when I was a kid. He gave it to me because he got himself the Remix Remastered Edition too, and he said, hey, you can keep it. I'm not gonna ask for it back. And this album, what can I say that you don't know actually? That is a masterpiece. My favorite song will be Poison Was the Cure, Lucrecia. That is what the guitar was called. My brother gave the name, so perfect. Tornado of Souls, Rest in Peace, Polaris are just awesome tracks of this album. So yeah, this is your typical UK edition of it from 1990. It doesn't have the red logos like it has the American one. I have to find one of those. So one afternoon I went to Cha-Cha-Cha with my wife and I saw this CD, so I went through because of course I already had this edition and I thought it was the same. But I said, okay, it's €5, let's you look at it. And I saw, look at the barcode, okay? That was what made me want to buy this one. And I was like, this is an Italian one, okay? It changed here, it says ADG. In the other one doesn't say it, that's what changed. So for €5 I picked it up. That's all it has to it, okay? There's some people that are fighting to find original editions of these albums. I got them, you don't. When I got this album, I made a video in English from Instagram and a video in Spanish for my Facebook because I got super mad. They just opened the FNAC how it's called, in Bonaire here in Valencia, and I went with my wife to have a walk. And I picked this one because it didn't have the edition, and another edition of Espíritu del Vino of Héroes del Silencio. And I get home, I see that white CD, and I just lost my shit. So I made a video of EMI is fucking with us because just look at that. Just look at that. So I got super mad. Didn't want to know nothing about it. No. I spent €6. The CD is white. It's supposed to be yellow. I still listened to it, but didn't care. Didn't mind. I felt bad every time I opened it. But okay, it's cool to have the demos in my creation. Okay, it's fine. Another day, we were having a walk by Nuevo Centro, you know, in El Corte Inglés. And I saw this baby for like €7. It includes the Rust in Peace and the Countdown Test Edition, Remix Remastered Edition that, you know, I already have both. So I thought, maybe it's the yellow one and I can exchange it with the other. You know what? It wasn't. It fucking wasn't. It even has the Countdown Test Edition in the same fucking white awful color. But hey, does it even have a booklet? Yes, it has the two covers there. Not big deal, but for €7, hey, I add a cool thing to the collection, no? But hey, had to try it, no? I had to. But finally, guys, finally, a day that I said, fuck, I have to complete the 2004 Remix Remastered editions. I have to find them all. I know where to find them. I went to a shop called Acetato that I don't go often because I don't like the guy. Because I knew they were there, so I was surprised I saw this one and I was like, it has to be the white one, it has to be the white one. It wasn't! I finally got the yellow one. So yes, I was happy as fuck to add this one to the collection too. And yes, now I have... how many Rust in Pieces? I actually have 5 if we count with this one, okay? If we count with this one, I have 5 Rust in Pieces. So yeah, not bad, no? Countdown to Extinction, my second favorite Megadeth album ever. This is a first UK edition of it, like the ones my brother had. So I just picked it up when I saw it in Disco Centro for €5. I mean, will be forever one of my all-time favorite albums. There's no song here I don't like, so there's my first copy of Countdown to Extinction that I'm gonna show you. Logically, without counting my brother's copy, this was the first edition I ever have of it. Of course, it's the remix remaster one. I bought it, it was 2010, 2011. Because back then I had my brother's copy, like I was telling you, he gave it to me, but when I had this one, I gave the other to him, and I regretted it. I regretted giving that CD back to him, so when I could, I snatched it up like I told you. But this one is pretty cool actually, and of course, if I show you this one, I have to show you this one again. Here we have both remix remastered editions of it. Here we have the 20th anniversary edition of it. One of my favorite editions actually. One of my favorite box sets from Megadeth. Has a beautiful booklet that looks like that, and I love it. Then here we have the CD that is actually the same master as the original 92 one. Looks like that. We have an extra that is Live at the Cow Palace in San Francisco in 1992. Love it. We have 4 black and white pictures. Here we have Nick, here we have Marty, here we have Junior and Dave, and also has a poster that I'm not gonna open because it's way too big. I used to have it in that word where is the Randa lamp, but hey, I glued it with something that didn't stick, and that was on the back of the box when I got it, so cool as fuck. We're gonna continue with Euthanasia, my all-time favorite Megadeth album. I don't know why, but it just has something special. The 12 songs are awesome, and okay, I'm gonna explain to you. This edition is the original special blue cover edition from the UK, and I got it, well, my wife got it for me, thank you Amor, in all this for €4, because I was watching it and I was like, fuck, the fuck is that? I need it in my collection, so here we have it. It looks like that, and my brothers used to have the normal edition that it looks like that, just like that, but with the clear cover. So this is the normal edition, the one I grew up with, but within a blue cover, super awesome. Here we have the limited edition from 1995 that it includes hidden treasures. This one I was super happy when I found it. I found it for €9 in Harmony second hand, and I was blown away because I was searching for it for so long. I heard about it for so long because my brothers had a friend that had this edition, and I always heard how good it was, how beautiful it was, and they were fucking right. Just look at this baby. I mean, look at it. If you're playing as Euthanasia and you're playing as Hidden Treasures, well, what more can you ask for, really? What more can you really fucking ask for? So yeah, and it includes this little juice paper that says that if you want to be Megadeth, the European tour, your normal booklet, just beautiful stuff. It's in great condition for being 24 years old, as me, you know. Yes, this album is just, I mean, this edition is just awesome, beautiful, and it is one of the years of my collection. So yeah, Euthanasia limited edition with hidden treasures. Of course, the remix remastered edition that I bought with Countdown to Extinction. It includes 4, I was gonna say 5 bonus tracks. That some of them, actually 2 of them, came out in the 13th album, that they're Millennium of the Blind and New World Order. So yeah, beautiful stuff. Hidden Treasures, this is the 2007 edition. I don't have the 95 edition. I wish though, when I find it I will get it. This one was a gift from my brother Jose, and it was the day that Crater's Godspeed in the Devil's Thunder was released. So let's say it was the same year, maybe a year later than this edition was released. I was super happy to find one edition of it because at the moment that I had it, it was super impossible to find. So now I have it in that Euthanasia special edition, and I have it here. Super happy about it. By the way, it includes a 2 Lemon radio edit, Symphony of Destruction demo, Architect's Joy of Aggression demo, and New World Order demo. So nice stuff. I think this one belongs here. This is the MD45, the Craven album. It's the 2004 edition of it, with Dave Mustaine on vocals. For me, the only one that matters. I mean, I hate the other one, don't like it so much. So, this one is just special, it's different to the other one. I mean, Hell's Motels with Dave Mustaine is just awesome. And I will say that the music that will be my favorite of the full album. I'm not gonna buy the other edition because I don't feel like it. Looks like it. And it already includes this little paper that my other CDs don't include anymore, because if I have them at the moment, they just got lost because I use them like bookmarks or shit like that. But this one is staying there forever. So yes, not longing to have the other version, we'll keep this one instead forever. Cryptid Writings, they used to be my favorite when I was like, what, 12 years old, but now it just changed. Still pretty good though. This is an original pressing of it, European pressing. My dad got it for me in a restaurant for just €1. I was super happy though. He said like, hey, come with me because there's a guy that sells weird CDs, but lots. The thing is that they're not in covers. Well, this one was in a box, in this box, and there was the Typo Negative box set with all the CDs, but that again I think it is that is not there. So I think I spent 20 euros that day in that guy, €1 the piece. So imagine. So yeah. This was there, I was super happy to have it in the collection, and yes, your typical normal Cryptid Writings. The 2004 Remix Remaster, as I told you, got it in acetato the same day as I got the Rust in Peace one. I was talking to you about that not too long ago with the Rust in Peace, of course, and that was one of the others that I got. It includes Trust Spanish version, that is just the chorus that is on Spanish, Evil That's Within, Vortex alternative version, and Bullprick. Love it. So yeah, this one I used to have this edition too, but I left it to my brother. I gave it to my brother when I had that one, regret it, and bought it again. The back is the same as in the original one. Super nice stuff. Risk Special Edition. Okay, this one was a gift from my dad. One day we were on the Plaza Redonda and I found it. €5 was asking the guy. It was still on its original shrink wrap, so I was happy. So yes, your typical Risk CD, but it also includes your not so typical non-Risk CD. That basically is just a 6-track greatest hits, let's say. And yes, thank you, Dad, for this baby. I really love it. But the cover is not so much of my taste as it will be the 2004 Remix Remaster that I'm gonna show you now. Just look at this cover, I mean, do you prefer this one or that one? I will keep this one forever because, I don't know, it must be maybe because it was the first Risk I had. And I don't know. But this one I got it at the same time as Cryptid Writings and the Rust in Peace CD. And the thing is, I used to have this one when I was like, what, 9 years old again, when it came out. But I left it to that friend that sold me all the CDs, so I lost it. And I got it back in acetato, so yes. If this one happens, the same thing that it happens with the So Falso, So What. I'm more used to listen to the versions in here. So listening to the originals is kind of different, it's refreshing a little bit, so yes. By the way, this includes Insomnia, and Breadline, and Crossem different mixes, but that's all. So yeah. Again, looks like that. And we're done with Risk. Capital Punishment. Oh man, it took me years to have this one. I'm glad I finally have it. This album is the one that broke Megadeth's contract with Capitol Records. It's basically a greatest hits, but it includes Kill the King and Dread and the Fugitive Mind. They were supposed to be on the Worst Needs a Hero album, but Like, they gave Kill the King to them, they didn't put it on the World Needs a Hero album, but here you have Return the Fugitive Mind. That is cool. So yeah, it also includes the Capital Punishment mix that is a weird mashup that, hey, you can hear it online. And it looks like that. It cost me €5 again on Cha-Cha-Cha. Awesome stuff. The World Needs a Hero, another one of my all-time favorites. This is supposed to be an special edition, but apart that it just has the CD, it includes a poster with the censored cover, I think it is. Yes, the censored cover, sorry. The censored cover and an image with all the tour dates. And I missed them here on Valencia because I was just 6 years old, but hey. I got the t-shirt years after though. Looks like that. Perfect album, love each song of it. Pretty close to be my all-time favorite Megadeth album, but it's not Countdown to Extinction and it's not Euthanasia. It came a little bit after for me. But hey, less is nothing, no? Here we have the newly remastered edition from 2019. It includes the bonus track Coming Home. I did the unboxing of this one and the system has failed, so you can see it. By the way, yes, it includes the censored cover, and here you have the uncensored. The inlay is the same, the booklet is the same, but hey, it includes bonus tracks. I'm happy to have it on my collection, it's different. Cool. Rude Awakening. I had this on DVD for the longest time, I still had it, but never had the CD until, what, a year and a half ago, that I found it in Cashland in Lille for €5. So I have to pick it up. They vocals in it that are pretty weird, and the tracklist on the DVD is different. So I'm still getting used to this version. Still alive and well. Okay, this one I talked to you about in a video not too long ago of my Cha-Cha-Cha finds. And I was happy as fuck to find it. Paid €5 for it, of course. Looks like that. Half of it is Megadeth Live, half of it is just The World Needs a Hero. Cool as fuck. The system has failed. Okay, this one I bought in France the first time I went with my wife to Lille. I paid €10 for it, neither regret it, still don't regret it. It's your typical album, you know, your typical system has failed. Love Died There Enough, Kick the Chair, The Scorpions, Tears in a Vial, Back in the Day, Something That I Know, Truth to Be Told, Of Mice and Men. I mean, pretty strong album, pretty important for me. Took me long as fuck to find it because I saw it 2-3 times on Spain when it came out. Never saw it again until I got it in France. The 2019 edition that I made you the unboxing on the video long ago, not too long ago, sorry, but there's it. And this one includes Time Use the Man and The Conjuring Live as bonus tracks. I have to tell you that this one and The World Is a Hero, I got them on their vinyl versions too. This one includes also the different artwork here. The booklet is the same as the one I used to show you. And I really prefer this one over the normal one, to be honest. So yeah. Great album, as I told you. Greatest hits, back to the start. Okay, this is the edition with DVD. Got it in this Concentro for €5. Looks like that. And funnily enough, I used to have the simple edition when it came out. Got it for €14. But I'm not sure if I left it to a friend or if I gave it to my brother, but didn't have it. So when I found it, got it again. Sorry for the noises, I don't know what's going on. My dog is barking now, so I'm gonna cut a moment. And we will continue with the next CD. United Abominations. Okay, this one I got it the day it came out. My brother didn't tell me anything. He brought me to Fnac and bought it for me. I was 12 years old, I mean. Again, Awesome Album, The Sleepwalker, Was It On Snakes, Never Walk Alone, A Call to Arms, Blessed Are the Dead, Play for Blood, Your Dead Burn Dies. Great tracks on it. Love it, love it, love it. So, thank you, Jose, again for giving me this great album. When I learned that they were gonna make the reissues of this one, 13 and Endgame, I just went to Amazon and pre-ordered this one because I know it was gonna have as a bonus track Out on the Titles, great track by Led Zeppelin, better cover by Megadeth. So yeah, looks like that, exactly like the normal edition, but the sound is better, it looks cooler, and it has Out on the Titles, so what more can you ask for? Anthology, Set the World Afire. This was a gift from my wife. And actually it's a great compilation. It includes a previously unreleased demo from High Speed Dirt and a previously unreleased in the US Symphony of Destruction Live. Pretty cool stuff. Looks cool. And nice to have in the collection. I mean, if I'm gonna pick a greatest hits of Megadeth from listening, it's gonna be this one because it's awesome. By the way, no, I still don't have the new Warheads on Foreheads. I'm still waiting it goes a little bit down in price because here in Europe it's too expensive. I don't know in the UK, in the US, for whatever you're watching me, I don't know how much it costs, but here it's way too expensive. This Endgame CD, it was one of the first gifts my wife always made me. She picked it up for me the first time we went to Lille together. She paid €7 for it. And it was the same day, of course, that I picked The System Has Failed, so... A great album. I love This Day We Fight, 44 Minutes, Bodies, Head Crusher, How the Story Ends, The Right to Go Insane. Great album. Not so much as most people say, but still great. The 2019 ratio of it includes Washington is Net's Live. Got it because, hey, you need the newly remastered of it, so here it is. It's cool. I also have it on vinyl though. The original 2009 vinyl. I bought this one the day it came out. I remember I just came off from the kitchen. I went home, I rested a little bit and I said to my brother, you come with me to buy the new Megadeth album? It was this one, 13. They told me in the shop, we don't have it yet, it doesn't come until tomorrow. And I was like, lies, it comes out today. So I got super mad. I'm kinda ashamed to say that I said that I was gonna burn the shop down if they didn't give it to me because it has to come out that day. It's this album 13. Not so awesome as I remember lately listening to it, but hey, I still love Sudden Death, Public Enemy, Never Dead, Fast Lane, Black Swan, 13 are still great songs, but hey, not worth enough to buy the Fnac down, no? Of course, I couldn't let go the 2019 remaster with Public Enemy bonus track live. So yeah, looks like that. Sounds awesome to be honest. And I much rather listen to this version than the one I used to have, well I still have, I used to listen to. Countdown to Extinction Live. Okay, this one I got not too long ago. €6 on the Fnac. Great concert to be honest. Tone down one whole step. So it sounds more like when I play it with my band. Some songs of it. Cool stuff. Super Collider with the lenticular cover. This one was such a fucking journey to get. I think I have to make more of a story time to tell you it, but if you want to know the story, look at my old Megadeth video collection because I told you about it there. On their fucking rated album, I mean, Kingmaker, Burn, Of the Edge, Dance on the Rain, Beginning of Sorrow, The Blackest Cloud, Forget to Remember, Don't Turn Your Back, All I Want, I Has Divided. It's a fucking great album. What are you fucking thinking of? Saying that Dystopia is better. I can... It's your taste, but don't put this album down. It doesn't deserve to. Their latest studio album at the moment, Dystopia from 2016. It's been 3 years, guys. I mean, it's time for a new album. Not so bad as I remember. Listened to it not too long ago. And Look Who's Talking I love. Dystopia I love. Death from Within is cool, but still my least favorite Megadeth album ever. Looks like that. By the way, this is the one that comes in the box with the Googles and everything. It's just that I just picked the CD and left the other things well preserved because it's gonna be expensive someday and I don't want to get it fucked up because it's pretty important for me. Now we're done with the studio albums, the official stuff. Now I have a couple of things more to show you, starting with this baby. This is Live Tracks. It's a Japanese only EP that has Reckoning Day, Angry Again, Just the Man, Tornado of Souls, Atulemon, and Seawolf Live. Okay, not gonna open it because with the OB, sorry, and all the stuff don't want it to get fucked up, but I got it in Harmony for like €16. Couldn't leave it there, so hey, the Japanese Symphony of Destruction single with Anarchy in the UK, Hangar 18, and a special message from Japan. This one I got it in a record fair in France too, like most of my weird stuff, and looks like that, okay? Has the beautiful booklet, has everything. So when I saw it I was like, oh, I can get this, I just can't get this go by, I need to pick it up. And I did, pretty happy I did though. It's just one of those things that if you don't do, you will regret all your life because oh fuck, I could have got that album for €5. So, two little Japanese Megadeth albums. Now we're going into bootlegs. You feel like it? Here we have Unplugged 2, Live in Buenos Aires, 1998. This one my wife got it for me with another bootleg that I'm gonna show you after. In Amsterdam Records like 2-3 months ago. Sounds great, it has some cool bonus tracks. And it's awesome, you know? What can I say? The Redhead Symphonic Orchestra looks like that. And like that. So I'm still searching for the Unplugged one, but little by little, this is fucking awesome. Sounds great. If you have the opportunity of buying, buy it. This is the other bootleg she bought me that day. This is Live San Francisco. It's a Soundboarders recording from 1992. Sounds great. I thought at the beginning that it could be the same album as the one extra on the Countdown to Extinction 20th anniversary, but it's not. And actually, this one sounds better. Looks like that. So yeah, thank you Amor, you're the best. And last but not least, well maybe just least because I got it for €5 in El Corte Inglés. This is Live on Air, sorry. And it's just a 1986 gig that sounds not too great, but hey, you're a Megadeth fan, you want it, you can have it, not too expensive. So yeah, that's my Megadeth collection, guys. So as always, hope you liked the video, see you soon, and take care.